from the sea. Georgia music representing 104.3. Hey.
Welcome to the show on a Wednesday. Got soccer action, World Cup action going on right now, and a bit of a shocking result at half, right, Solana?
Yeah, especially Portugal scores right out of the gate.
Ronaldo?
No, it wasn't Ronaldo. It was João
Guy
Neves.
stinks.
But
I mean, if you can't keep pace with Messi, what are you even doing out there?
Yeah. We've got the real GOAT.
That Messi, I got to tell you, in all honesty, if you watched Argentina in the World Cup last night, you saw a display by Lionel Messi. 3 goals, dominant performance. The fact that this guy plays all season long in Miami is a blessing. This is one of those sports blessings. And I'm telling you, even if you're not a huge soccer fan, you're going to regret it if you haven't gone to see him play for Inter Miami when he's gone.
Yep.
That's how special he is. If you were watching the World Cup last night, you saw the announcers reacting to it, the fans reacting to it. You've got this guy in our backyard for how many seasons now?
This is his 3rd season.
3rd season. Brought us a championship last season. And again, I'm not the world's biggest soccer fan. I'm getting more into it, obviously, with the World Cup. But I've gone to see him play 3 times. I'm telling you, when it's all said and done, if Lionel Messi has played in Miami for 3 seasons, 4 seasons, 5 seasons, and you never once went to see the GOAT play, you're going to regret it as a sports fan. And last night, I'm telling you, if you're watching the World Cup last night, there was this energy and excitement coming from the broadcast booth on down as to what Messi was doing out there.
Insane. Hawk, I think there's going to be a period in the next couple of years where sports media markets, the 4-letter network that leads sports coverage in the United States, is going to have that what did we miss out on moment in terms of coverage, considering Messi's been playing in the United States and seeing the world and how they react to him in this tournament at 38 years old. There's this clip going
39, I think.
39, 38, 39. There's this clip going viral. He turns 39 in a couple days from the 2018 World Cup. It was played in Russia. Argentina plays France in the round of 16, and France knocks off Argentina 4-3. And the English broadcaster is going viral where he's saying, surely Messi's final World Cup, he'll be 36 at the start of the next one or 35 at the start of the next one. And since then, he's won a World Cup title and now debuts with a hat trick in another World Cup.
And an MLS title.
8 years later.
Let's not give short shrift.
Crazy.
I mean, imagine still having the desire to compete at this level after having won the MLS title last season.
Right.
You know what I mean? He did the ultimate. Grabbed the MLS title in year 2.
Yeah.
And yet he still has a desire to compete in the World Cup. That's shocking,
right.
No?
Yeah, because you would think after hoisting the Major League Soccer trophy and Don Garber awarding you...
I believe it is the Don Garber trophy, no?
Awarding you that trophy.
Isn't that what it's called?
I don't think so.
No?
It was here.
The Garber.
The Garber, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
What's the NBA trophy?
The Larry O'Brien.
Right. This is the Donald O. Garber. Isn't it the Donald Garber? I don't know. Anybody watching the Marlins? They are leading 6-4 right now in the 3rd. They're in Philly. But I just saw a promo. They've got Flanagan's Fest on Saturday. I'm wearing right now, if you're watching the YouTube stream, I'm wearing, and Solana's got his right next to him. I'm wearing the Marlins Flanagan's jersey collab. I don't know if you can see the back.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
That's it. These jerseys are cool as hell, man. And so you get these Saturday at Lone Depot Park. if you buy a special Flanagan's Fest ticket. But look at that. Big Daddy on the back with the Marlins cap on. That's sharp, man.
This thing is fire.
Thank you, Miami Marlins and Flanagan's, for sending these over. These things are really cool, man. I am down with this. Down with some Flannies, down with some Marlins. Hopefully they can get one in this series against Philly. Maybe today's the day.
The only thing missing from this jersey is a rib roll, like an actual rib roll.
They should have it like on a sleeve or something.
Yeah.
Like that should be the logo or something. But yeah, they're sharp. Those are nice. NBA draft is less than a week away.
Yep.
Literally less than a week away. If Giannis is not part of the Heat by Tuesday night, which is when the draft is there going to be panic amongst Heat fans? If he's still a member of the Bucks on draft night, will there be panic?
On draft night following the draft?
Yep.
The first round?
Following pick 13.
Yes. Sound the panic alarms and start buying your Trae Young jerseys, I guess.
Because at that point, you would say to yourself, what? The Bucks know what Miami's offering, and it's just not enough for them to move the needle.
The biggest addition from the Heat's offer at the deadline to now is the Bucks' availability to have an extra lottery pick. If they didn't like that at the deadline and they weren't willing to pull the trigger on that trade at the deadline, and an extra first-round pick in the lottery isn't enough to get the deal done, then the Heat are going to have to find a third, maybe a fourth team to help facilitate more draft capital. And that's just not a position you want to be in if you're the Miami Heat or a Heat fan who desperately wants Giannis Antetokounmpo here.
Well, we will obviously monitor the situation as I'm imagining the Heat are. I don't know if the Heat have a great feel on, yeah, it's going to happen. We don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but it's going to happen. I don't know if they're sitting there on pins and needles every day and scouring Twitter and trying to see what the latest is. Like, I don't know what everyone's frame of mind is regarding this, and I would love to obviously be a fly on the wall. I don't know if there is a deal in place with the Bucks and they've agreed that they're not going to talk about it until draft day. Who knows? I don't know. So it's really I could be talked into just about anything, that there is a handshake deal, wink, wink, it's done. Or maybe there's, you sell a house, you buy a house, you can do it with a contingency. So maybe there is one contingency from Milwaukee. Hey, we have a deal unless we're able to obtain Jaylen Brown. And if you're okay with the terms of that, and Miami doesn't, like, I mean, they could say, well, no, we're not okay with that. And then the Bucks would have to make a decision. But I mean, there could be a contingency. Hey, we're in agreement with what you're offering. We're just waiting to see if Jaylen Brown is available. And if that's the case, that's the only way that we would consider doing a deal with someone else. I just, I don't know. I don't know where anybody stands on this.
I've been pretty consistent that, to me, the Bucks, it does not benefit them to agree to a deal in principle, right, prior to the day of the NBA draft, because you don't know if a team's going to get desperate. You don't know if a GM, like a Celtics general manager and Bradley Stevens or whoever, is going to perhaps get antsy and want to make that move that morning and try to top the Heat's offer. By the way, I also think there's ways Miami, I was reading, for example, Detroit. There's been rumors and reports that Detroit would like a player like Tyler Hero, add another scoring dynamic to their offense. And maybe the Bucks aren't too keen on taking on Tyler Hero because they know he's going to want an extension. So despite the hometown tie-in and despite this idea that Tyler and Kel'el Ware are the two main trade pieces, Milwaukee might be saying, no, we just want young players, draft capital. If you can find another team to help facilitate and take on Tyler Hero, maybe the Pistons say, hey, we've got the 20th, 21st pick in the draft. We'd rather parlay that into Tyler Hero, and the Heat would then, Hawk, have another first-round pick that they can send to Milwaukee. So there are, a lot of fascinating ways that this can go down. Who knows what other team might be interested in Tyler Hero or Kel'el Ware or anybody on the Heat's roster, and maybe that's what the Bucks are waiting for. The Heat's offer in itself might get better as we approach the day of the draft, which is next Tuesday. So I'm just saying, I don't think the Bucks have any hurry right now until Tuesday because you just don't know. You don't know what other team could ultimately boost their offer. So that's why I'm not nervous. Like this to me was always going to go down to the day of the draft.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if the Pistons have Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, I got to become a huge Pistons fan. I mean, what are we even doing then?
You're buying a Pistons jersey?
I mean, I'm going to have to.
You've always loved the D, so it makes sense.
Let's get headlines here with Alejandro Solana. We're going to talk with our friend Zach Gelb this hour. We're going to have Jim Larinaga on with us for an entire hour. Got the Portugal game going on right now, 1-1. It's a shocking result right now in the 49th minute. And we'll get to everything that we need to get to somehow. Headlines first, though. Brought to you by Durrell Kia. In Miami at a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And when you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Durrell Kia.
Congo, Portugal, tied, 1 apiece, 50th minute right
Someone
now.
says that is Congo's first ever World Cup goal. Can we get confirmation on that?
I will confirm that for you, but that is a huge goal for them.
Yeah.
Considering Portugal goes up in the 7th minute, like
Portugal had to be favored like minus 800.
Huge favorites. Yeah. Huge favorites. You've got another full slate of World Cup action today. Big ones, right? Because you've got Colombia playing later tonight. But for everybody who was a little unimpressed with draw after draw after draw after draw, 4 draws on Monday, you got Kylian Mbappe scoring goals yesterday. You got Erling Haaland scoring goals with Norway. And then you got Leo Messi with the hat trick. And I don't know if anybody stayed up for Austria in the late game yesterday, but yeah, that was fun yesterday. Like that's what you wanted to see after 4 games that ended in draws on Monday.
Star power last night.
Yeah, it really was. The stars were out. You've got the Marlins right now playing. There was 10 runs scored in the first 3 innings, which is just absurd. And they're still in the bottom of the 3rd right now. Is that Sandy pitching? It is. Sandy Alcantara is on the mound.
What? How many pitches so far? Is that 53?
53 pitches.
53 pitches in 3 innings is not a great pace.
It's like boom or bust with Sandy this year, man. Like he can't just have an okay outing. He's either having a gem of an outing or it goes south for him quickly.
I mean, he's winning. They're up 6-4.
Yeah.
Jimmy says confirming Congo's first ever goal in the World Cup.
It's fun, man. I'm having so much fun with the World Cup. Like the stories coming out of all these cities. Like Argentina took over Kansas City yesterday.
Great. It really is cool.
Just
tournament
insane,
has been fun.
Man. Absolutely insane.
Somebody put on the chat that Sandy balked home a run. I did see Clayton McCullough at the mound arguing with the ump. That must have been the balk.
We got the Knicks title parade tomorrow, Hawk.
Yeah, you think Gelby's going?
Nah, I don't think so.
I bet he's going.
You think he's going?
Yeah.
That parade is going to be, 2 billion people in Manhattan?
Probably going to be pretty crazy.
So that's tomorrow. Yeah, I've seen like preparations across the city already for the championship parade tomorrow, which is just going to be absolutely insane. All right, so here's your World Cup schedule for the remainder of the day. You got to get yourself a big board, Hawk. Have you bought this big board? You could fill in the scores at your house. Woody had it.
Is that what he had behind him yesterday? I was curious what that was.
Yeah, I've got one too.
You got the big board.
I've got the big board.
I didn't know. Where do you get that? You get that at Office Max?
Yeah, Office Max, Staples. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You got a big board, Jimmy?
I do not, but we have a big board here.
Oh, we got a big board here?
Yep.
Show them the big board that's here.
I mean, it's not big, but
it's the opposite of big. It's one sheet of paper.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's something.
Where do you get one of these big boards?
No, Office Max. Yeah,
Office
they're selling them. Yeah, Staples.
What can I get? That? I can get the
Kinko's. Remember
can I get
Kinko's?
some blank CD-ROMs there?
I think so. Yeah,
That's where I usually get them at Office Max.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Radio Shack, if you can find the Radio
Yeah.
Shack, they're selling them.
The Shack.
England, Croatia. It's a really good game, Hawk. England, Croatia is coming up at 4 p.m. today. Ghana and Panama will be at 7, and then Colombia, Uzbekistan. I woke up this morning. My fiance is wearing Colombia jersey around the house. A little uneasy in the Solana household. Some tension.
Well, she's
there.
Colombian.
She is Colombian.
Well, so I mean, there can't be unease if she's wearing her home country's jersey.
No, there's a lot of animosity there between her and I during the World Cup.
Uruguay and Colombia are sworn enemies?
Nah, we're not really sworn enemies, but, they've been kicking our ass every single time we play them.
I got you. So you're just jealous.
I'm very jealous.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Very, very, very jealous,
All
in
right.
fact. Is that a goal? No, it is not. So that's coming up later today, and those are your sports headlines, huh?
What did you see? What did you see that was a goal?
I don't know if it was waved off or they were showing a replay, but a ball was in the back of the net, brother.
All right.
55th minute right now. Portugal
if you were okay.
and Congo tied at 1 apiece. Your weather in South Florida right now, it is hot. Very, very hot. 94 degrees in Miami right now.
Feels like 194.
Bro, it is bad, man. I follow a bunch of Uruguayans that are here, and all they're posting about is how hot
They can't believe the heat.
Miami is. Yeah. You
It's
walk outside,
oppressive.
they're just dripping sweat no
Yeah.
matter where they go.
Tell them to take a hydration break.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Just text them back or something.
Hydration break.
Hydration break.
And you can't even hit up the beach. You saw this sargassum.
I think it's sargassum.
Sargassum?
Yeah.
No, it's not sargassum.
It is.
It's literally anything but sargassum.
It is sargassum, and it's not a sargasm.
You saw this sargassum spread that has
Sargassum.
infiltrated our beaches?
Yes.
That weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, helping
Sargassum.
homeowners stay safe. There's no way it's sargassum.
It is.
It can't be sargassum.
It is. Yeah. I don't know what-
Sargasm.
Call Julie Durda
Okay.
and see if she's reported on the sargasm.
I don't know.
And see how quickly she hangs up on you.
I don't know if I feel comfortable calling Julie Durda for that.
Yeah. Sargasm.
This weather report.
By the way, those of you not in Florida or those of you uneducated like Solana, sargassum is all that seaweed that you see along the beach, and it's all matted together, and it makes it impossible to go into the water.
and it smells.
It's just bad.
Yeah, it smells. That weather report was brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting,
You're saying
helping
a
homeowners.
sargasm smells?
The sargasm smells, man. Helping homeowners stay safe this storm season. Visit tornadoroofing.com for a free roof and window estimate.
How are you going to check to see if it's sargassum?
I'll find somebody in this
Okay.
building that would be able to correct that. But
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure it's sargasm.
As you should be. Zach Gelb is going to join us in the next segment. We will talk some Knicks with him. He's in New York City. We can talk Brendan Sorsby as well. He had a take on him. We got a lot to cover with him. If you haven't tried Hard Rock Bet yet, there is no better time to get in the game than right now. The world's biggest soccer tournament is here. Hard Rock Bet is Florida's only legal way to get in on this all summer long. So sign up with Hard Rock Bet today. Place a $5 bet. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. So you get your winning bet, and then you get an extra $150 to bet with. Download the Hard Rock Bet app right now. It's payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. USA Australia is Friday. I mean, match day means back in the stars and stripes, and also building same-game parlays on Hard Rock Bet. Maybe you want to bet a goal scorer, corner kick, saves, however you want to draw it up. Hard Rock Bet gives you tons of ways to stack your picks into an epic same-game parlay. You ever bet on a soccer match that ended 0-0? That can be tough. That's why Hard Rock Bet has no goals, no problem. If you bet on a team to win in regulation and the match ends scoreless after 90 minutes plus stoppage time, you'll get a bonus bet back up to $250. So when the goals go missing, your bet doesn't. Check out no goals, no problem on Hard Rock Bet today. And did you know Hard Rock Bet gives you new promos every single day? No sweat bets, profit boost, bonus bets, and more. So if you do have the app already, open it up right now and see what you've got waiting for you today. If you don't have the app, download the Hard Rock Bet app right now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
This is Hawk, Crowder, and Solana.
Got a horse running at Saratoga? Give me anything. You got a lottery ticket? You got some numbers? What do you got?
Going
Oh, wow. I mean, Jimmy, you're trying to kiss Gelb's ass or you're trying to start a fight with Solana?
Never.
I mean, you're playing New York, New York? I mean, what are you doing
I
here,
mean,
Jimmy?
I could have played Queen.
I mean, you could have just played a song.
Wait, Jimmy, what could you have played there potentially?
No, Queen. No, like We Are the Champions.
Unbelievable. I mean, kissing Gelb's ass? What are we doing here?
You're sucking up to the Knicks fan?
Unbelievable.
Walk me through that thought process.
Walk me through that thought process. Hold on, Gelb, before you start celebrating. Celebrate the summer of soccer with WQM. Solana's actually annoyed.
Yeah, but like, because why?
Shut up, Solana.
For what reason?
Yeah, what reason? Wouldn't we troll Gelb instead of celebrating him? Oh, what the hell's going on?
Well, you can't
here,
really
Jimmy?
troll him now.
Jimmy has
watch
integrity, honor, class.
Watch
Unlike
me.
Solana, who's
I
an
had a
ass.
montage of him singing the praises of who was a Mac Jones.
Right.
I had to come out with a Mac Jones montage.
I'm not Ben
Ben
Volin.
Before we get to you, celebrate the summer of soccer with WQAM this Friday right here. Solana and I are at the Citadel today in Miami. It's where the studios are. Starting at noon on Friday, we're having a huge celebration for the summer of soccer. Every hour, one lucky fan gets a shot to win up to $10,000 in our Soccer Kick Challenge. You can enjoy complimentary global food samples from Wild Fork, Cafecito from La Llave, Rooftop Vibes with Al Capone. Udonis Haslam is going to be here aboard the Hard Rock Bet bus. There's going to be games, giveaways, prizes, and match day excitement. So you come for the soccer, you stay for the vibes. The summer of soccer right here at the Citadel in Miami, Friday, noon. It is sponsored by Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026, by La Llave, Smooth Espresso, by your South Florida Chevy dealers, Al Capone, sweet hand-rolled cognac cigars, Wild Fork Neighborhood Meat and Seafood Market, Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook, and by Verizon, an official sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026. Zach Gelb hosts the Zach Gelb Show on 365 Sports. He's the studio host for NFL and college basketball on Compass Media Networks. Follow him on social media at Zach Gelb. And you can also hear him hosting shows on WEEI in Boston and WFAN in New York, right here on 104.3 FM WQAM. He's going to be filling in for me a lot this summer, as a matter of fact. And he's on the Toyota of Hollywood hotline right now wearing a New York Knicks colored New York hat. Are you going to the parade tomorrow?
I'm going to try. It's a block and a half from my apartment, but I don't even know if I'm going to be able to enter. It's going to be mayhem here.
You're just going to walk on the street and be on the sidewalk and watch it, like you don't have any kind of bird's eye
special
view?
access. They asked me if I wanted to be in a float to troll Solana, and I politely declined. So I will not be making
You don't
an
want to be in
appearance in a
Jimmy's
float.
float? Jimmy has a float out there tomorrow in New York.
It'd be like that. It would be like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade with like the big animals that they just have floating in the side. Just big Jimmy.
big inflatable Jimmy.
Yeah. So there's like security checkpoints and things like this. Some people are getting out there as early as 6 a.m. I'm going to leave my apartment at 7:30 with the parade started at 10:30 and hope that's enough time, but with a block and a half up.
Yeah, I would imagine that you'll probably be all right there. Where does this Knicks postseason rank in the pantheon of postseason performances? Because it was, statistically pretty damn good.
It's unbelievable. Like for what it means to the city, because the goalposts, like Solana was a goalpost mover. The East was weak. They'll get slammed by the Western Conference. Remember you tried to tell me Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs were going to beat them in like 4 or 5 games? Oh, my God. And then they get to the NBA Finals. I know that, Hawk, you thought the Knicks could win. Solana and Crowder did not. I picked them in 6. I was too generous to the San Antonio Spurs, and they whipped that ass. And here's the craziest part. I don't even think the Knicks played a great game in the NBA Finals. Game 1, they came back from down 13. They smoked them in the third quarter in Game 2. Game 3, they got blown out. Game 4, they come back from down 29. And then they came back once again in quarter number 5. It just shows you how much of a team this is. And I made a joke last year. And I was being serious, but it was like a little tongue-in-cheek just to get a little reaction out of Solana. I said the reason why Solana hates this team so much last year is because there's a lot of heat culture kind of feel with this team. and the way that they play, and kind of like what Jimmy Butler did with the Heat, except the Knicks took it one step further, and that was 4 more victories to win a championship.
Is Jalen Brunson the greatest Knick of all time now? Because even his own father, Gelb, for literally no reason, said it was Patrick Ewing. But Jalen Brunson delivered the ring that Pat ultimately couldn't. So does that immediately put him in the conversation for the greatest Knick of all time?
Yeah, like I wasn't around for Walt Clyde Frazier. We all know his significance to the franchise. But with how unlikely this was, he's the way I'll say it, some people may not say he's the best. He's the most impressive Knick of all time. Like he saved a franchise that if you would have told me 6 years ago, 7 years ago, they would win a championship, I'd be like, what dope are you smoking? Like no one would have ever thought that. And all throughout the way he's been doubted, and it's amazing. He's going to be a basketball Hall of Famer. Like in college, 2 national championships, a Player of the Year award, and now he goes to the NBA and wins a championship and a Finals MVP. He's the most impressive Knick. I think that's the way to say it.
What do you come out of the finals thinking about San Antonio? Because
not ready.
We've talked about it. So is that all it is? Is it just San Antonio wasn't ready, or is it this? First of all, the Knicks had a great Wemby stopper in Karl Anthony Towns, or a great game plan to stop Wemby? Or did Wemby wilt? Did he just kind of wilt like a flower that wasn't ready, that wasn't ripe yet? Or did Mitch Johnson have a lot of issues as the head coach making curious decisions? I mean, stuck with De'Aaron Fox to a point where it hurt them.
Yeah.
I'm so confused by what I saw from the Spurs during the finals.
So it's 2 different roads because the Thunder needed 7 games. The Spurs needed 7 games to beat the Thunder, where the Knicks just swept the Cavs. So the Knicks didn't need to have this emotional release after winning the Eastern Conference. The Spurs did. They acted like they won a championship. Now, did that impact the series? I don't know, because the Spurs were still up by 13 points in game 1, and then they choked it. Like, look at LeBron. Now, that Cavs team, the first team he was on, was not ready to win a championship, but they got there. It was a remarkable achievement. They ran into San Antonio. LeBron needed to lose 2 NBA finals in order to win one. Like, him losing to the Mavericks is probably Wemby's moment of losing to the Knicks. And LeBron kind of acted like a jerk after that. Wemby, throughout this series, and I like Wembanyama, I think he's an alien, but he was unlikable in this series with the crap that he pulled afterwards, the whole Jalen Brunson head shove. And it's a bad moment for him in game 4 when he's like, I'm in your head to Mitchell Robinson, and then you don't win that game and you miss 2 free throws down the stretch. Looks like us New Yorkers, us sleazy New Yorkers, were in your French head, Victor Wembanyama.
All right. Settle it. 1 ring in the past 50 years.
No.
Let's settle down.
Can you just shut up and congratulate me?
Yeah, why don't you congratulate him?
For what?
For his team winning a championship.
1 ring? You're talking about 1 ring, Hawk? And
How about this?
Oh, shut up.
How about this? Hey, someone puts on the text line, Gelby, is Mike Brown a better Knicks head coach than Pat Riley?
Oh, not even. Here's my follow-up. Hey, Solana, would you trade Eric Spoelstra for Jalen Brunson? Would you?
Nope.
Would you? Oh, you're an idiot. You're a skinny idiot. I was going to call you a fat idiot, but you're not fat. You are a skinny, pencil, dweeb idiot.
I'm taking Spo.
By the way,
I'm taking Spo and De'Aaron Fox over Jalen Brunson.
is your wife's a medium-sized shirt, right? Small?
She's a small.
Yeah. Not the only jersey you have to be worried about. I got her a Brunson jersey coming right to the house.
Yeah, right.
She's going to go make you some pancakes in a Brunson jersey.
He was upset because today he woke up and she was wearing a Columbia jersey.
Yeah.
And
and then this dummy Jimmy is wearing a Columbia jersey and he's playing New York. What are you doing?
everybody's trolling you today.
Crazy. I expected it from Gelb. Gelb, no joke. What does this say about the Eastern Conference? Because we're talking about, the past couple off seasons. Kevin Durant wanted to go to Houston. Now Giannis Antetokounmpo, it seems like he would prefer to stay in the Eastern Conference. But in terms of what the Knicks did this year, what the Pacers almost accomplished last year, And you can even go back to the Toronto Raptors. I know it's 7 years ago now, which is crazy, but the Eastern Conference, if you're a superstar in the NBA or even a really good star like Jalen Brunson, it makes more sense to go to the East because
Let's still doing that really good crap.
No, I mean he's a great all-star, great playoff,
immortal, iconic, legendary.
Yeah, no,
legendary.
I was wrong. He's a superstar.
Can I just give
I was wrong. I was wrong. You're right.
Sorry, your connection broke up. One more time. What was that?
I was wrong. He is a superstar. You have a 45-point closeout to win the NBA Finals.
Shoved it up your keister.
Yeah, you are a superstar. I was wrong. I got all those stupid DMs from all you Knicks fans. I'll eat it. And,
how was your parade, by the way? The Knicks loser parade. How was that?
There's one guy on Twitter that has DM'd me like every single day since the Knicks won. Hey, how's the parade at La Carreta, bozo?
Oh, that was my burner. Sorry. I have a quick take though, and I heard you guys on the show open, and I've never thought about this. And I'm going to preface it by saying it's zany. Right now, it feels as if it's going to be the Celtics or the Heat for Giannis. I've been someone that has said from the jump, I think the Miami Heat are going to land Giannis Antetokounmpo. But then you also hear that the Bucks don't want Jaylen Brown. They would need a third team. Could we get to a world? This would be the absolute craziness, but it could also help the Heat. If let's just say the Bucks say, we want to send Giannis to the Celtics, we need a third team, where the Heat actually get Jaylen Brown in this.
Yeah, we had seen a couple scenarios where that plays out. We talked about that. That would be, I mean, I don't think anyone would be upset at that, right? That would be fine. We were having the conversation yesterday. If Giannis falls through, there's been some scuttlebutt that maybe the Heat have an interest in Trae Young from Washington. Would that be a disappointment?
If somehow the Heat land Trae Young, I would love to hear the Heat shill, Solana the shill, try to spin that one. I don't even think he could do it.
You're talking about the Knicks killer? The Knicks killer?
I mean, oh my God. Solana, you're going to need like just random spots of your hair just go missing to support him.
Where do you think Washington, they're going to have the number 1 overall pick. Let's say they keep Trae Young and have Anthony Davis as well. Where do you think they stand in the pantheon of the East?
So DeBanza would be there because I think it's going to be DeBanza over Peterson. Anthony Davis, whenever he's healthy, wake me up.
But assuming he gets a
play-in team?
At their best, do you think they're a play-in team?
Maybe a 5th seed? Like if the regular season actually matters to them, a 5th seed or a 4th seed? Do I think if you match them up with the Knicks in the postseason, they're going to be beating them? No, I do not. And the Celtics are going to be back next year, and so are the Pacers.
Would the Heat be better with Bam and Trae Young than Bam and Tyler Hero?
No.
No?
No.
No.
I don't trust Trae Young. Yeah, I'll even make this case. I think the Heat are more equipped to win a championship with Jaylen Brown and Bam than Giannis and Bam. I don't think that's crazy.
Wow.
Well, I was gonna say, Gelb, because we didn't really dive into it too much yesterday, but in terms of fit and youth, Jaylen Brown,
youth for sure,
would be the better fit next to Bam Adebayo. By the way, I know that they have a friendly relationship. Like it would make more sense for the Heat. I'm just having a hard time figuring out, one, why the Celtics are trying to split up Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. We talked about this, Gelb. I can't wrap my head around that, and I think it's a dangerous game floating trade rumors or not shutting down these trade rumors of JB because clearly, he's a bit of a prima donna. But you're telling me they're going to send Jaylen Brown to the Miami Heat in this scenario where immediately they're contenders now by doing that. At least if they send him to Milwaukee, he's not contending by himself in Milwaukee. So I don't understand where that makes sense for the Boston Celtics.
Well, the only reason I'm saying that is because there's rumors that they need a third team. So a lot of people are then saying, okay, that's because the Bucks don't want Brown. So the third team could be the Heat. I know it's unlikely. And who would have ever thought that there could even be a possibility of the Bucks, the Celtics, and the Heat with all those inner workings through the years then could potentially have a trade. But I don't think it's a bad option if you guys wind up with Jaylen Brown over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's probably the next best option after Giannis. Some would argue that's a better option than Giannis. I think the options, we discussed them yesterday, goes Giannis, then Jaylen Brown, if that's a real possibility, then probably Kawhi Leonard, maybe Ja Morant, and then Trae Young. Like those are probably your 5 possibilities.
Hey, Pat Riley, by the way, we're not interested in Pat Riley and Spoelstra for Leon Rose. Not interested.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Leon
One
Rose runs circles around Eric Spoelstra. Circles.
I mean,
circles.
listen,
The guy turned around the Knicks.
I can't hate on Leon Rose right now.
No,
because
you can't.
After the season,
Didn't
that
need
they
a super
had,
team.
But I mean, James Dolan was on the cusp of being run out of the city.
Did you hear his talk with the team?
He was the most despised owner in sports for a minute.
That's the one image. I could envision through this run, Leon Rose with the trophy, Brunson with the trophy, Cat with the trophy. When they had James Dolan on the stage going, yeah, we did it. Like, I thought my brain was going to break. I go, that's an image. I could have had the craziest dreams. I would never be able to dream that.
Crazy.
That's a surreal image. And also, before game 4, he's getting into a fight with the mayor. He's guaranteeing a championship, and somehow he won all of it. He walked into the FAN studios in January, or whenever that stupid Emirates Cup was handed out. He's like, we're not raising a banner because we're going to win a championship this year. He said it. He was right. It's amazing with all the deplorable things that he's done that now he gets this. It's something.
Will Charles Oakley,
that's the most unbelievable thing.
Will Oakley be in the parade tomorrow?
Oh, F him. I am so sick of Charles Oakley. All the guy's done is trash the organization for years, trash Patrick Ewing. He had the sympathy, but that guy, verbal diarrhea the last 5 years. I have no care for Charles Oakley anymore.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
All right.
Mitch
well,
Robinson,
we'll end it on
toughness.
that. Some Knicks on Knicks hate.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
how we'll end it. I feel like we finally got somewhere.
Typical rats from New York.
Yeah, turning on each other like a
Can I just
mob
ask one
family.
question?
Yeah.
Solana, what was going through your head when you saw the Knicks with the Larry O'Brien? You know, even Vince Goodwill beat you to the trolling. Oh, it's a participation trophy. Vince, shut your mouth.
What was that? What? I mean,
Loser.
Well, leave my guy V Goodwill alone. But Gelb,
He's an a-hole.
I'm not taking anything away from the Knicks. Unbelievable run, and you have to tip your cap to that Mickey Mouse ring. But what I was thinking, I'm not
okay,
even
Jimmy
joking.
Butler in a bubble.
What I was thinking was
Only one that got a ring out of that was Rachel Nichols, maybe.
The real winner this NBA offseason was the Chicago Bulls with Thiago Splitter.
Oh.
somebody should investigate De'Aaron Fox, and I'm not joking about that. Like, check his text messages, check his email history, search his house for burner phones. That was
DNA test. Make sure it was actually De'Aaron Fox. Maybe that was an imposter.
That was the ugliest display of basketball from an alleged star, the highest paid player on a team in the NBA Finals I've ever seen in my entire life. Ever.
How about that OG Anunoby tipping? Oh
my God. I mean, it couldn't have been more
I'm still
perfectly
sick.
timed. It could. I mean, like that end was almost impossible. And by the way, the Spurs were going to win that game with a second and a half left because they ran the perfect play.
and then
Spurs
Karl Anthony
win the
Towns had a
finals.
deflection.
Yeah.
The Spurs win the finals.
Yeah.
If OG doesn't get that tip in,
Crazy.
Gelb, they
Yeah.
win the finals. The entire series shifts momentum. I think the Spurs have a little bit more.
Spo for OG Anunoby.
What?
Jeez, I think the Knicks are getting ripped off there.
Chris Quinn for OG Anunoby.
How about Tyler Cole? We'll do Kolick for Spoelstra.
All right, we got to go. We love you, Gelby. So you're going to fill in for me? I'm leaving Monday for Switzerland. Are you in on Monday?
Yes, we're going to have Funky Buddha Knicks Happy Hour every Monday at 5. It's going to be great.
How dare you? Do you regret having him fill in for me
You
now?
have no idea. When
Unbelievable.
that OG tip in went in, all I could think about was I'm doing 2 weeks with this jackass.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I may have to step in. I may have to step in and override this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancel your vacation. Where are you going?
I don't even have to cancel my vacation. I'm the supreme leader in this show, and I just may have to put a fatwa on on Gelb's head.
Where's Channing, by the way?
Hey, he's around. He's doing his thing.
If he's doing like a pivot interview with
He
Jalen
is.
Brunson,
He's in Nashville.
Oh, okay. If he's doing like an interview with Brunson or someone for the pivot, I expect an invite.
All right, fair enough. All right, we got to go. We love you, Gelby.
You got it. Be well. Go Knicks.
There you go. Zach Gelb.
Champs.
We love Zach Gelb, and he will be filling in for me a lot this summer while I'm vacationing all across Europe. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with more Hochman, Crowder, and Solana.
This is Hawk, Crowder, and Solana.
What about
Yeah,
FD
ain't
Florida
today.
and FD Sun?
How about FU?
Hey, Coach, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You hear me?
Yep, we're good.
All right. Coming back in a second, okay? Thank you.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Ready for the 3:00 hour. I love when I see smiling Jim Laranaga's face, and there I see smiling Channing Crowder checking in from Nashville. I believe is that what you said you were?
Nashville, Tennessee, yes.
Nashville, Tennessee. How about that? And there's a lot going on. I want to talk with Coach L here for the hour about basketball. Marlins are leading the Phillies 10-4 right now in the sixth. Portugal ended up tying Congo 1-1. That one's over. That's a huge upset. Portugal should have come out of there with 3 points if you look at
For
what
sure.
the odds are.
For sure.
And I mean, Ronaldo's on Portugal, no?
Yeah.
I
And he
mean,
started. Didn't score.
I don't know what happened there. There's been some shocking finishes in the World Cup so far.
But that's what the World Cup is. Like, everybody just assumes the favorites are going to score goals and the favorites are going to win. Cabo Verde and Cape Verde and Spain was such a perfect example of why the World Cup is random.
Yeah, it's really been fun. Coach Jim Larinaga is with us for the hour. He is the winningest head coach in University of Miami men's basketball history. And he wasn't with us last week, so we still have a lot to cover with him. Are you watching the World Cup at all, Coach?
No, I've been busy. I told you guys I missed last week's show because I was at the NBA's Top 100 camp run by the NBA Players Association. The top 100, 120 high school players chosen by the NBA. And then what was interesting about it to me, myself, Jim Boeheim, Phil Martelli, Tom Crean, Fran Fraschilla, we were there in support and help help these young former NBA players who now want to get into coaching, to give them some experience and guidance.
Hold that thought, Coach.
305.
Dale.
God bless
Coach knows.
Dale.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome.
Coach 305 is sponsored by Miami Lakes Chevrolet, where you walk in as a customer and drive out as family. We saw a picture of you. You texted a picture to me and Solana. I think it was you and Hakeem Olajuwon, no?
Oh, yeah. So Hakeem was at the camp. He's very good friends with my son. And he also directed one of the players that on my last Miami team, Divine Ugochukwu. He basically sent him to Miami. And I was laughing with Hakeem about his journey. You know, we we did not have a lot of money at that time for NIL. So you know how much we paid Divine?
How much?
0.
That's how it used to be,
Akeem
Coach.
just said, look at his mom and dad are pharmacists. He's got plenty of money. He doesn't need money. He needs an opportunity. He needs to develop. So he was with the Miami Hurricanes for one season, left to go to Michigan State, had a great year at Michigan State. I think he made like $350,000 there, pretty good jump. And now he's transferred to LSU, and it's my understanding he's going to make $1.6 million. $1.6 million this year in NIL.
Coach, these kids are making more money than I made in 2 seasons as a starting linebacker in the NFL.
Is your mic connected? I don't think your mic is connected.
Uh-oh.
It just
Come on,
sounds like-
Crowdy. You've been doing this a long time. You should be able
Yeah.
to hook up your mic.
Well,
I got my it says nano.
you sure, man? Then you're in the echoiest room of
Oh, I got the now I put the mushroom on.
There you go. You got to get the mushroom cap on, Coach.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I do. I have a mushroom cap on mine.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
I don't like mushrooms. You?
Yeah. Neither do I. I do
Yeah.
not. You know what else I don't like? And I want to talk Knicks and I want to talk NBA championship. I happened to bring this up yesterday. What do you think about these chocolate covered bananas?
Oh goodness.
Yeah, you haven't seen these people? They love a frozen chocolate covered banana.
No, I don't. I do like chocolate covered strawberries.
Yes.
Right. That's acceptable. There's some people they at the ice cream place, or they keep in their freezer these frozen chocolate covered bananas. Yeah, I mean, what are we doing here?
Well, that's not for me. I do like bananas, but
No, me too. They're perfect on their own.
yeah, you don't need chocolate.
But Coach, Hawk says that bananas are a superior fruit to strawberries.
Yes.
Well, to me, banana. I have a banana regularly. I like bananas.
Of course, you're man.
I'll eat strawberries because I like strawberries, but
If you had to rank all the fruits, bananas going number one.
they do. Okay, give me the list of fruits I have to choose from.
Any fruit that's available.
Yeah,
You
well,
have-
I don't know any fruits. I don't eat that many fruits.
You have
not
the number one.
Melon. I like
Yeah. You have the number one pick in the draft. You get to formulate your fruit salad. Yeah, but you can only pick one fruit. You got banana, you got grapes, you got
Strawberries.
mangoes, strawberries, oranges, apples.
Watermelon.
Oh, I'd have to go with oranges.
over banana.
Yes.
Oranges would be number one.
Wow.
Don't you understand? I'm a hurricane. We like orange and green.
Fair. All right, I can't. Wow,
Isn't that where? Isn't that
banana? Green
That's
banana
how we got the colors orange and green.
from oranges and bananas.
From oranges and the green leaf that goes along with the orange.
There we
When
go.
you're picking the orange from the orange grove.
All right, I want to get headlines from Solana. I want to talk basketball with Coach. I will acknowledge this to you, Coach. I may have anointed Victor Wembanyama as one of the all-time greats, but he shrunk and he disappeared in the NBA Finals. The question is why? And we were talking about it in the last segment. Was the stage too big? Did the Knicks have the perfect weapon to combat him with Cat? Does
No.
Mitch Johnson deserve some of the blame? Like,
Bingo.
what was it?
Bingo. Mitch
Blame
Johnson
the
got
coach.
You are never going to hear
Blame the coach.
You're
Travis got it
never
all
gonna
figured
hear
out.
There's another coach. You're never going to hear
Blame the coach. Are you kidding? No. This was a conversation I had with NBA coaches at the NBA Top 100 last week. I think Wemby is great. I mean, you can't take anything away from the level that he's reached as a player, but he still has a lot of room for development. Now, I heard someone on TV say, oh, he's too young. So Magic Johnson won an NBA championship with the Lakers in his rookie year. He was 20 years old. 20. He scored 42 in Game 6 to win the championship, and he was MVP in 1980. So it's not about age. It's really about physical and mental and emotional maturity. And what I would say is, if I'm Wemby's coach, if I'm Mitch Johnson and I'm looking towards the future, I'm bringing in Hakeem or Tim Duncan to work with him on his jump hook, because he doesn't shoot a jump hook. I'm going to have someone work with him on Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's turnaround jumper, because he lives totally on the perimeter. He catches a lob once in a while. He'll get a tip in once in a while. But when the game is on the line, you know, my good friend, Dr. Bob Rotella, the sports psychologist, world-renowned, works with all the best golfers, works with all the NBA players, actually works with Karl Anthony Towns. And unfortunately, he always worked with De'Aaron Fox, too.
Uh-oh.
But what he would tell you at the end of close games, where really you expect your superstars to elevate their team and win, it's all about winning, you got to have a go-to move. You got to have an unstoppable move where they throw you the ball and you make the shot. And it can't take you a ton of time, because especially for a big guy, if they have to get you the ball, that takes a little time by itself. But there was so many factors in that series. I want to point out, coaching is a major factor. And De'Aaron Fox playing as poorly as I thought he did throughout the finals, yeah, you gotta wonder why Mitch didn't take him out and go with those other three guards who were playing great. But how about the move that Mike Brown made, leaving Jose Alvarado in what was that, game 4?
4. Yep.
He took out Mikal Bridges to put in OG. Here's Mikal Bridges, who makes what, $25-30 million, and he leaves in a 6-foot point guard who makes like $3 or $4 million. That takes courage. That was a huge decision, and it paid dividends, because who did the Spurs have guard Jose Alvarado? Do you remember?
Wemby.
Wemby is right. And so that gave Jalen Brunson an automatic pressure release. I know Jose's always going to be open. I can give it to him. He'll give it back. Or I give it to him, and he penetrates and hits OG for a 3. He stays behind the 3 and buries a 3 himself. He drives in there and acts like he's going to pull the ball back out and makes a layup. He was a key element in this series, because game 4 could have been the deciding factor. And instead of the Knicks falling short after being behind by, what was it, Solana, 26?
29.
29, right, 29 points. They come back and win that, and Jose Alvarado's in the game. Now, of course, he's from New York. I'm from New York. I recruited him, so I know him. He played on a very good AAU team. I know his AAU, the owner of his AAU program is a great guy. And also he played at Georgia Tech in the ACC. So he has a great background for winning. He was on Georgia Tech's ACC championship team. And I will say, winning is a skill. The experts never predicted that Jalen Brunson would do what he did, but you got to give the kid credit. He knows how to win the game. Oh, he might not be the tallest, the fastest, the highest jumper, or even the best shooter of all time, but he's going down in history as a Hall of Famer, because he's one of the best winners from Villanova right to the NBA.
And Coach, you brought up all the names, the ancillary pieces did it. OG Anunoby had a crazy 4-game stretch and all that, Coach. But even on the 29-point deficit to come back and win, that's why I say about Mitch Johnson, I don't know what they should have done when you're up by 29, Coach, but I know you shouldn't have been shooting threes, and I know you shouldn't have been shooting with 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Like, that's what I say Mike Brown outcoached. He outcoached Mitch Johnson in this series.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with you on that. But here's the thing: Mitch Johnson had the same dilemma that Mike Brown had, and he chose a different path. You know, when you have someone like De'Aaron Fox, you're paying him $40 million. You want to take him out, but you're thinking to yourself, "What? Who do I go with? Someone who's a rookie or just a second-year guy?"
Dylan Harper, coach. Put Dylan Harper in the game. He dropped 15
but he's a
in the
rookie.
first half.
I agree. Dylan Harper was phenomenal. And in one of the games, I'm not sure if it was game 4 or not, he only played 3 minutes in the fourth quarter.
That was insane.
Insane.
So,
but to be fair, he played a lot more in game 5, and it was obvious they wanted to keep him on the floor at the end of the game. He had his opportunities. He got to the rim several times and was missing layups. Like,
well, after game 4, someone asked me, do you think De'Aaron Fox made a poor choice by shooting that layup? And I said, well, you know, first of all, he's not thinking to himself, hold on to the ball.
Well, shouldn't he be?
I'm not going to kill clock. I'm going to put this game out of reach. I'm going to, well, no, they were only up once. I'm going to put us up 3 and force them to shoot a 3. He doesn't think he's going to get a shot blocked. He doesn't think OG can catch him, because De'Aaron Fox, in terms of speed and quickness and jumping
isn't that
ability,
more reason if you don't think you're going to get caught? Wouldn't that be even more reason to dribble it out and use more clock?
Yeah, but he's not thinking that.
No, but shouldn't he be?
Well, they asked me what I would do, and I said, well, I can't jump like that. I'm not that fast. I would have dribbled it out and got fouled because I know I can make free throws. But De'Aaron Fox, he's thinking I'm faster. I'm going to lay this in and we're going to win. That was a strange game.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Strange.
The Knicks are down 29 and win. Come on. And did Mitch Johnson, one of the things that I hate to bring up bad news for me, one of my experiences is we played Florida State at home. We're up 25 at the half, and we end up losing. Matt Cleveland was at Florida State at the time. He buries a 3 for the win. They beat us by 1. Okay.
How was that?
Asked me.
That was a few seasons ago, right?
Yeah,
Did Mario show up at that game? I think I was at that game.
I wasn't at that game, so I don't know. I think my assistant coached that one.
I was
Anyway,
there to see you. I'm pretty sure I saw you.
Just know this. What ended up happening, we played absolutely phenomenal in the first half, and we actually ran out of gas. Nigel Pack did not play that game, so Bensley Joseph had to play the whole game. He had like 18 at halftime, didn't score in the second half. He just totally blew out all his energy in the first half and had nothing left in the gas tank. His defense wasn't as good. He couldn't handle the pressure from Florida State. It was just a real challenge for our team to keep that going. Now, is that what happened to the Spurs? I don't know. Well, you're up 29. At halftime, your players are thinking this game is over. It's a bad place to be mentally and emotionally. You need to come out in the second half and play like you did to start the game, and you just don't have it. You've worn yourself so thin that the energy level is not there to really protect the lead. And, hey, you're still not thinking the Knicks are going to come back.
No.
The Knicks are not thinking, oh, we got this. No, they're like embarrassed at halftime.
I mean, we saw it at the postgame. I think Mike Brown said, I told him, hey, if you can cut it to 15 by the fourth quarter, we'll be in this thing. And it's exactly what they did. So kudos to him.
He did a great job.
Let's do headlines here so we have more time to talk with Coach. Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia in Miami. At a Domino's game, you'll find your abuelito. When you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia.
All right, so in the World Cup, you did have the Congo playing a 1-1 draw with Portugal. A huge, huge upset, as Hawk had mentioned to start the hour. England-Croatia is coming up. England is a heavy favorite to win this game. That's going to kick off at 4 p.m., so in less than an hour. Later tonight, 7 p.m., Ghana will play Panama. And then the late game tonight at 10, Colombia plays Uzbekistan. And then you've got more group stage action tomorrow. This is the final first games of the group stage. Tomorrow, it goes shifts back to Group A and I believe B of the Czech Republic and South Africa, Switzerland, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Canada, Qatar, Mexico, and South Korea tomorrow night. Los Marlins, they're holding on 10-8 right now in the top.
10-4.
Excuse me, 10-4 in the top of the 8th inning. Thank you, Hawk. Runner on first base for the Fish.
They need one. They've lost 2 in a row here in Philly. They could use one today.
Yeah, and Ruiz is up to bat right now. Your weather in South Florida, it is 91 degrees. It is hot, steaming in South Florida. By the way, those brush fires out in Doral are still hectic because when I was driving on the turnpike, right when I left my house today, you could see the smoke just kind of like taking over the entire turnpike and moving, I guess it would be northwest or northeast rather. So you see a lot of smoke. That's where it's coming from.
Speaking of smoke and steaming, did you mention the sponsor?
Not yet. Our weather is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, helping keep your home and family safe when the storms roll in. Visit tornadoroofing.com for your free roof and window estimate.
Speaking of smoke and steaming, Coach, have you seen that McDonald's is bringing back the fried apple pie? This is the first time in 30 years that they're offering the fried apple pie. Are you familiar with that? Have you had one before? Will you get one?
I have never had one. I don't intend to get one. In fact, I'm not eating red meat anymore, so I'm not even going back to McDonald's.
Yeah, but you just go just for the apple pie.
No, I'm not.
Why not? That's why I'm going to go. I'll meet you at McDonald's. We'll get a couple of apple pies.
I'm not going to McDonald's anymore unless in an emergency.
Okay.
I'm trying to get healthy in my old age. I did a great workout today. I'm trying to get in better shape, and red meat is not on my menu.
Interesting. Who's who told you that? Someone at the table of knowledge?
No, I think it was Instagram.
Crowder falls for all that crap too. Crowder does anything he sees on Netflix. He's doing that diet the next week.
I'm listening to Instagram, and it told me that people who live a long and healthy life, it's not leading a long life because if you're always sick or hurt, you're always going to the doctor, which I do too often. It's one thing, but they said just stay active, walk, do some kind of physical activity, gardening. I don't garden. I don't have a garden, but I'm walking more. I'm riding the bike. I'm lifting weights. I'm trying to eat better. My wife is cooking me better meals. She's probably listening, so I better not say anything I'll get in trouble for her. Hey, and if we're going to talk some basketball, I got to tell you what I did this weekend. I went to Washington, D.C. to watch my grandsons play. They're freshman and junior this year for Sidwell Friends High School, and they played 4 games. They went 3-1, but in game 3, oh man, their team was down 12. They came in off the bench. They both come in off the bench. They're down 12. The two of them scored 19 points between them, and they end up winning 57-53.
That's what I'm talking about, Coach.
Maybe they should be
19 straight points. 4 for 4 from 3, 4 for 4 from the foul line, and then a half-court three-pointer.
And Coach, we've talked about this. There's no way you're not yelling from the stands and telling them what to do.
He's not superseding the coach that they have.
I did not say a word. I clapped for everything they did defensively. Rebound.
Crowder is the worst.
You're Jim Larinaga. I know you know more about basketball than that coach does.
Crowder.
I recruited the coach. I did. Eric Singletary is the coach of Sidwell Friends. In 1993, he was a senior at Sidwell Friends. I came in from Bowling Green to recruit him, and he chose Rice University. He was a very good player, but a brilliant student. He chose Rice University, and I ended up having to settle. I told him this. I had to settle for Antonio Daniels, who was the 4th player chosen in the draft and played 14 years in the NBA.
Crowder's daughter plays for IMG Academy.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
Crowder waits for the coach to call the play, and then Crowder yells out his own play to his daughter, and she's got to run that because he's the great Santini. In other words, he's going to run on the court if she doesn't follow his.
What do you say, Crowder?
Moo Cakes, dishwasher, create. That means don't pass the ball. Just go get to the bucket.
How quickly would you have Crowder removed from a game if you were coaching one of his kids?
You know, I mentioned Bob Rotella earlier. You know what he told me throughout my career? Listen, coaching is in practice. You teach them, work with them, demand from them, train them, and then trust them. Once the game begins, trust. Become a cheerleader. You don't want to be questioning every mistake or getting on them and yelling at them, screaming at them. Yet almost all the coaches I know, all they do, especially AAU coaches, scream and yell and curse at the players. I'm like, yeah, I'm a dinosaur. I never did that.
My thought is somebody has to take this shot. Why not you, Ava? If somebody has to shoot, you.
I tell my grandsons that. What my grandsons asked me what my philosophy was when I played, and I said I never met a shot I didn't like.
There you go. You see, Hawk, I'm doing something right.
No, I took the most shots on it. In my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, I took the most shots of any player by far. But not my senior year because I was the point guard. I had to move over to the wing, and we had Ernie DiGregorio come in. Ernie D, I don't know if you guys know that name. He was the 3rd player chosen in the draft in 1973. He was first team All-American. And so I had to give him the ball, and he shared it. I still averaged 16, but he averaged like 20-something.
I'll tell you what, you may have been the 3rd pick if you would have taken some of the shots away and done Crowder's methodology there. All right, we got to take a break. We'll do another segment with Coach Larinaga, so don't go anywhere. Just because you're getting older, you don't have to feel like it. Coach was just talking about it. If your energy is low, your sleep is off, your weight won't budge, you feel that brain fog all the time, switch things up. I'm talking about Atlantic Men's Clinic. Maybe your game just isn't quite what it was. You've got less energy and less drive. You don't feel like yourself. That's why I started getting testosterone at Atlantic Men's Clinic. At Atlantic Men's Clinic, their advanced medical strategies featuring TRT, GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1, PDA, and more treat low T and other hormonal issues to help you lose weight and have more energy and enhance your body composition and just make you feel your best again. Atlantic Men's Clinic. They really are the experts in treating low testosterone and other men's sexual health conditions. They have successfully treated many men for low T, including me. I'm telling you, you will absolutely notice a difference. If you're like the many men who are low T, within just a few weeks, you'll feel your energy return, the brain fog go away, your sleep improve, your workouts improve, and your sex drive will be significantly enhanced as well. Call Atlantic Men's Clinic. They have 7 locations in South Florida. 877-455-7300, 877-455-7300, or visit atlanticmensclinic.com. Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Tighten your ass up, whale.
Great song, Jimmy. Redeemed yourself. Jim Larinaga will stick with us for the remainder of the hour. So, I don't know if you heard us talking earlier. Obviously, the Heat have a huge desire to get Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Bam and Giannis together seems like it would be a great pairing. If Bam and Giannis are paired together, where does that put them in the East, in your opinion? And I'll get into the possibilities where they don't end up getting Giannis and they get, Trae Young or Kawhi Leonard. They're going to have to get someone, I think, to satiate the fan base. But let's say they do get Giannis. You have Bam and Giannis and whoever else you're going to end up putting around. Are you going to lose Norman Powell in that situation, Solana?
Maybe not.
So maybe you keep Norman Powell. Yeah. Tyler would be gone. Khalil Ware would be gone.
Maybe Wiggs sticks around.
Maybe Andrew Wiggins is still here. So where would that fall in the East, in your opinion? Can they compete if Giannis is healthy? Can they compete with the Knicks?
Yeah, well, that's a lot of maybes and a lot of hypotheticals that I'm trying to
That's what sports radio is made on.
Okay, so here's the key. When you're building a team, I'm going to use the Knicks as an example. One of the things I love about the Knicks, and it's not that Solana hates them, it's that the way they put that team together with three guys from Villanova who were national champions, Karl Anthony Towns, a winner, and then you got OG coming in from the Raptors, who'd been on. Wasn't he on the Raptors World Championship team? Oh no,
He was.
So here you have a winning combination. You bring in Giannis. Now you got a world champion. He hasn't been in. It's been a few years since he's won one, but you got a champion to build around. Now, what are the pieces? He's going to need shooting because Giannis is not a shooter. He is not Wemby, which is a very good thing, I think. He's someone who takes the ball to the basket. He's someone who handles the ball a lot, so he has high usage. He needs guys around him who can light it up. So if we brought back Duncan Robinson or we had some great shooting, that's a different story. And Solana, do we have that kind of shooting on the roster right now?
No, especially if you're trading away your best shooter.
Norm Powell and Tyler Hero, those are your shooters.
Right.
So maybe you have to go, first of all, in the draft and find somebody. You
won't have a draft pick, though.
Yeah.
Because Milwaukee's going to end up with all your draft picks.
Well, that's, again, I'm not in the negotiation. That's a lot of maybes in there. The hypotheticals, you have to have shooting. You can't get Giannis and stick with a non-shooting roster. All you'll do is be very frustrated. Why don't we shoot any threes? How come we don't make any threes? Well, because we don't have any three-point shooters on the roster.
And Coach, but my thought would be with that, get Bam and Giannis together and then figure it out. That's a bad approach. Like we'll find shooters.
That's your building blocks. That's your foundation. It'd be nice if you had a third guy that you could put in that category who was a guard, a point guard, someone who really is smart and handles the ball, can score. He's not going to maybe be your leading scorer. He can play off of that. But Bam is not – I don't want to hurt Solana's feelings today. He's already down in the dumps because the Knicks won.
Go ahead, rub it in.
It's okay, Coach. Just get
Bam is not a three-point shooter. Giannis is not a three-point shooter.
He's not. But I think that the real question is, Coach, with Giannis and Bam Adebayo, once you have that front court pairing set, is that or will that be an attractive destination for other players to come join that duo? And do you trust the Heat front office enough to, maybe not in year one, but over the course of Giannis being in Miami, to build a contender around those two?
Well, if I'm a shooter, I'm a guard, Max Strus, bring me back with those guys because I'm going to get a ton of good looks from three, because the defense is going to be predicated on slowing those two down. They're not going to want to give up layups and dunks, fast breaks, because one of the things the Heat did this year, they try to run more. Where did they rank in scoring by the end of the season, Solana?
1. They finished the most points per game in the NBA and the fastest pace in the NBA.
So I think Giannis is best in that kind of game. He's long and athletic. He's fast. He can play every position on the court. He's just not a three-point shooter. Can he make a three every once in a while? Yeah, sure. That's not being a three-point shooter. Duncan Robinson, Max Strus, those guys are three-point shooters. Norman Powell, Tyler Hero, those guys can shoot the three.
Go get ourselves
Shane Battier, three-point shooter.
Let's bring back Shane Battier.
And Ray Allen. Bring the whole team back.
Yeah.
I know. Let's get Mike Bibby here again. But what do you do with what do you think? Because I had asked this earlier in the show. Let's say Washington. I'm just trying to get your feel on the East next season, right? Washington, Trae Young, Anthony Davis, number 1 overall pick. Is that good enough to compete against New York, Boston? No, it's not.
No, none of those guys are in that category. First of all, again, I use history. I'm a big believer in history. So you tell me, is Anthony Davis going to be healthy? Well, he hasn't been healthy very much. Is Trae Young going to be able to make the guys around him, or is he just going to do a lot of scoring? He gets assists, so don't get me wrong. But he gives whatever he gets on offense, he gives up on defense. And I don't think you can win without great defense. Otherwise, the Spurs would be champions. I think the Knicks, Jalen Brunson's not a great defender either, but that Knicks team defended great. They especially in the fourth quarter when you have to get stops, you're behind, you're trying to come from behind. You don't come from behind with your offense. You come from behind getting stops. So Trae Young, great offensive player. I don't think he's the answer because the defense, it's not there.
And Coach, you brought up the Nets talking about the finals, and it was a conversation we had where I was so frustrated that Wemby was playing on the outside. He's getting the ball outside the arc. And I'm like, you're 7'5". Get your big ass in the paint. And they were saying you can't adjust the guy's game like that, Coach, overnight. Like, there's nothing Mitch Johnson can do. You brought up Hakeem Olajuwon, the dream shake, just that shot. You were talking about it earlier. Can Wemby in this offseason, can he create that? Can he become a guy that can get in the paint and go down there and bang? Because that's what he needs to do, I think.
I think you are absolutely right. And I said it earlier, and I mean it. I think that's what the Spurs will do. They'll figure out a way to get him comfortable. Sometimes players are just not comfortable because they didn't learn.
Well, I was going to say, what if he says, that's not my game? Sorry, I'm not.
Yeah, it isn't his game. And you got to tell him, we know that. It's not your game. We need to add a dimension to your game to win a world championship. Because when the game is on the line, we can't settle for a fadeaway three-point shot. We got to put you in there where your size is the advantage. Put you inside the block. Hey, Karl Anthony Towns, he shoots threes, he drives, but he can also post up and go to the rim.
Wow. Is that a coaching issue that nobody taught Wemby how to go down there and bang in his whole life just because he was so athletic?
He hasn't had to because it's a different game.
We're also not that we're forgetting, but it's year 3. His year 2 was cut short because of blood clots, and this is how he's always been successful.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's a point guard that's a 7-footer, and I would give him the benefit of the doubt. I would expect over the next couple of years he'll be in the gym with Hakeem Olajuwon. He'll be in the gym with a Patrick Ewing. He'll be in the gym with a Shaquille O'Neal to try to develop the post game at some point. Maybe he won't be Hakeem or he won't be as dominant as Shaq ever was down there because of his body. But I give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, he'll learn that part of the game, I think.
Well, It ain't going to be with Shaq. Shaq weighs like 400. they're not going to put Shaq on the court with him.
Two Wemby's out there.
But you have Tim Duncan, one of the greatest players in the history of the NBA, with the Spurs organization.
Right.
If Tim Duncan can get him to shoot the bank jumper and the jump hook, then it's all over for the rest of the NBA. But he's just not there yet. You remember Tim Duncan's game? Turn and face, bank it in.
Mm-hmm.
Back the guy in and shoot your right-hand little jump hook in the paint. Hey, Wemby doesn't have those weapons to go to at the end of these close games, so he does what he knows, what he's done his whole life, shoot jumpers, be a perimeter player. This is what I was telling you months ago when you were canonizing him.
But I just wonder if he says, wait a second, you know who I am and what got me here. Go get someone around me who can bang in the paint because it's not me. That's not my game.
Now, that's a very good point, Hoch. And that may be a strategy for them. But I don't think they're just going to let him stay out and be a perimeter player. I just can't see it. He's too young. He's 22 years old, I believe. And he's going to put on some weight. They're going to have him in the weight room. He's going to get stronger, become more physical player. My concern, I think I told you guys when I had the opportunity to coach Ralph Sampson, I was on Terry Holland's staff at Virginia. One of the things about Ralph, and all the referees were on him, all the coaches. So if you can look at me right now and picture this, Ralph's arms would be up here and his elbows would be in everybody else's face. So he'd be called for like elbowing people. Well, yeah. Because his elbows are not at the chest, they're at the face. I thought Wemby got away with tremendous number of fouls, and I thought that his opponents got away with more fouls than he did. They grab him and hold him on rebounds. Do you see? They had to grab a hold of his jersey and pull him down. They grab his arm and hold it. And
no other way to defend him. Literally no other way.
The NBA game is so physical.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard not to foul in those situations.
Yeah, Coach, I tell my daughter a quick shot to the kidneys never hurt nobody.
Except the one you gave it to.
The counterpoint to that argument.
Yeah.
Tim Larinaga, he's with us on Wednesdays. Hey, break the diet for one day. Take Mrs. Larinaga. Go get a couple of fried apple pies at McDonald's and report back, will you?
They're fried?
They're fried. So McDonald's has these apple pies. 30 years ago, they used to serve them fried. And people were burning their mouths. I think they were causing ulcers because they were like hot lava. They stopped frying them. They sell baked apple pie for the last 30 years. But to celebrate America's 250th birthday, inexplicably, they're frying them again. And so these are
more people can burn their mouths.
Yes. These are fried apple pies. People are beyond excited about this. Take Mrs. Larinaga, say, hey, I've got a surprise for you this afternoon. We're going to McDonald's. We're getting a couple of apple pies.
Because I want you to burn your mouth and quit yakking at me.
No, leave that last part. Leave that last part out, Coach.
Oh,
and
yeah.
People are getting their soft serve ice cream, and they're making it pie a la mode.
You eat the ice cream so the roof of your mouth is cold enough. Then you eat the apple pie so it doesn't burn. I get it.
Go ahead. Give it a shot today, huh? I'll Venmo you the money. I'll reimburse you.
Hey, am I coming back next week now that the NBA season's over? Come back for the draft?
I'm off next week, but I'd love to have you on. But I'm not here.
You own, Coach.
I mean, it'll be the day after the draft, of course.
Yeah, the draft. I wanted to mention that today about my thoughts as to who's going to – did you see where Darren Peterson wouldn't try out for the Utah Jazz?
We saw that he only – who did I see? He wouldn't try out for the Jazz. What else did I read about him? Does that shock you?
Oh, it's not like the Utah Jazz are picking 20th. They're picking number 2.
Sometimes you don't want to go somewhere, though.
But
only number 1.
They're going to take Boozer, aren't they, Coach? Like, isn't Cam Boozer the de facto second overall pick once DeBanza goes 1?
Yeah. Here's, again, my thoughts. First of all, Boozer's going to be a great choice for whoever gets him. but I also love Caleb Wilson from Carolina. I watched him play.
He's great.
He
He's
played
great.
with the Boozers in AAU basketball.
Did you
And
recruit the Boozers?
the Night Riders. What?
Did you recruit the Boozers, coach, when they played at Columbus?
Are you serious? You're asking me that question?
Of course he did.
I'm
that's
curious.
That's,
I'm just asking.
that's insulting.
He just
Why
That is
overlooked him.
insulting. Hey,
That's insulting.
Why is that insulting? They
That's-
had committed to Duke like in their sophomore year.
You think
okay, so you have
Coach
you got
Larinaga?
no facts. First of all, Cameron
this show is
and Caden Boozer were my campers when they were 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old. I've known them. I've known their mom, Cece. She would be at all of our camp games. We recruited them. I saw them play in the 8th grade, and I saw almost every game that I was able to see throughout their high school careers in AAU ball, in national events, and at Christopher Columbus. And for you not to know that the head coach of Miami would be after 2 of the top players in the country is insulting. I'm not talking to you anymore. Not until next season.
It's insulting. It is.
It
And I
is.
apologize on his behalf, Coach.
Oh, I got a quick question because you just did the NBA 100.
I don't know, coach.
Yeah.
Coach, you just did the NBA 100.
Tough.
Do you see guys in high school now, and you can say right now, oh yeah, he's one of those guys. Like you can see whatever 9th, 10th, 11th grade, he's going to be an NBA player one day.
Yeah. I would say of the 120 players that were there, 30 of them will be in the league.
Wow, this early.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
When you see a guy run and jump who's 7'1" and can catch it, can shoot it, free throws, jump hooks, they're better than Wemby right now.
How dare you? All right, we'll talk to you next week.
All right. See you guys.
Jim
sir.
Larinaga, love that hour. Let's take a break. We'll come back with the 4 o'clock hour of Hochman, Crowder, and Solana.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
I've wondered what planet Solana is from lately, and I'm finding out it's definitely not Earth.
All right, 4 o'clock hour. England, Croatia is underway. Talking hardball with the Crow. Crow.
No, I got you.
Yeah,
Cromartie,
CRO.
yeah. CRO,
Yeah.
Croatia,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let me give you this stock market report. Open up the 4 o'clock hour. We always go long with Coach Larinaga in the 3 o'clock hour. It's what we do. So that's why we're starting the 4 o'clock hour a little bit late. Stock market report sponsored by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE, 1-800-747-3733. Dow Jones finishes down 507 points. That's about a full percent drop. S&P 500 down a little bit over 1%, 91 points. And the NASDAQ down over 1%, 354 points. What are you watching there on your Instagram, Crowder?
Fishing videos.
Wow. I just watched a highlight of you guys on the pivot interviewing J.R. Smith, and he's full of crap when you asked him about that play in the playoff game where he dribbles the ball out and LeBron's looking at him with, "What are you doing?" He sticks to his guns, man. J.R. Smith has stuck to this story for however many years it is, and he sticks to it again. He was looking to call a timeout. He didn't understand why they weren't calling timeout. It's why you dribble the ball out, because you want to get a timeout so that you can get the ball in the hands of your best player, which is LeBron, and he is so full of crap.
He was dead serious, man.
Oh, he was dead serious, but I think he believes the lie at this point.
Yeah, I told him I don't think you knew what basket you were going to.
Well, it was funny. The way Crowder asked the question was, man, I think it was, I don't even think I could play the audio on the air because I think you curse at him. Like, and then Ryan Clark's like, what did you just say to him? Like, you had no idea where that ball or what the score was, something like that, but it was with curses and.
Crowder is 100% right, too, man. J.R. Smith had no idea.
It's
Zero
like
awareness.
your eyes don't lie to you. He had no awareness of what was going on. And LeBron's going, "What are you doing?" And J.R. Smith's explanation on the pivot, you can all go watch it on the pivot. His explanation is essentially, "I'm trying to get it to LeBron."
He said LeBron was double teamed.
Funny,
But
man.
I didn't see a double team when I watched the video.
Listen, we all saw it live. Everyone knew he had no situational awareness, which, by the way, I think De'Aaron Fox had no situational awareness. I kind of press coach on that. Like, hey, even if he didn't think anyone was behind him to block it, isn't that more of a reason to stop and dribble it out? Like, I just don't think he had game awareness.
But with the De'Aaron Fox thing, coach made a great point. Like, okay, we're up by 1. Now we can get up by 3. Like, as a basketball player, go get buckets.
I'm with you, but here's the thing. Is there a goal?
Wow. So
What a
England
save.
has a pen. Harry Kane steps up to take it. One of the best goal scorers in the world.
So it's a done deal.
It's
He's going
going
to nail
in,
it.
and it's saved by the Croat goalkeeper.
Wow. I didn't see it.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
What was I saying? So here's the thing with De'Aaron Fox, though. I get it. You're up by 1, you want to go up by 3. But what if I told you you can go up by 3 with only 6 seconds left after you get fouled and hit 2 free throws, rather than going up by 3 with 9 seconds left and they've got 9.5 seconds to run the court? So I'm with you. Go up by 3, but do it via getting fouled after you've dribbled the ball around and kept away from the defender as long as you can.
You know what? Now I can beat my chest with this conversation, because everyone in my life asked, why, when you picked off Tom Brady, did you fall on the ground? Situational awareness. If I keep this ball and I fumble it, then now you give Tom Brady a minute to go win the game.
It really was the right decision. We love to give you crap, but it was the right decision. Now, I've seen people fall, though, who don't go into the fetal position.
Correct.
That's the criticism that we
I'm a fetus. I'm a baby.
Yours wasn't necessarily situational awareness as much as it was, oh my God, I caught this ball. What do I do?
Could have been
Solana.
situational fear.
I've actually picked up fumbles before and ran them back and different things. I knew at that point, if we turn this ball over, we can kneel it 3 times and beat Tom Brady at home. You can go to hell, Solana. And my fetus position, I like it.
What just happened? Did Harry Kane get another penalty kick?
Yeah, they awarded a retake.
Why?
For Harry Kane.
Like, what? Why do you get a retake?
So dumb. So
hold on.
Wait
a second. Let's Dance by David Bowie. What am I missing here? Just because Bowie's English?
Yeah.
Huh. Because I would have played like London Calling from The Clash.
Yeah, Jimmy's struggling.
Don't look at me, bro. I left this up to you. Jimmy wanted to show the music.
The Beatles are like more known for being from England than David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right, Jimmy. I'll give you an A for effort.
Thanks.
So you kick a field goal and miss it? They just let you kick another field goal? I don't get the part.
Well, imagine if you kick a field goal and the defensive lineman jumped off sides.
Wait, so no, what happened? I didn't see.
So there was a VAR check after the Croatian goalie saved the penalty, and he left the actual goal line before Harry Kane, the penalty taker, made contact with the ball, which is illegal. And VAR showed it.
From my rudimentary soccer knowledge, would seem to benefit the kicker more, no, right? Because you'd know which way he was going before you kicked it.
Yes and no, but the situation is that the goalkeeper, it's not that he can't move. He can't move forward.
I got you.
Before, so he could guess properly, and even if the penalty is taken well enough to the post side, right?
I see what
he
you're saying.
still has enough time to get there because he moved beforehand, which is illegal, by the way. It's against the rules. But I mean, the margin there was so slim. That's a tough break for Croatia.
All right, so England up 1-0 right now, 13th minute.
I'll tell you this: I had a layover in Atlanta this morning, getting to Nashville. France can play soccer. It just looks different when they're out there on that field.
Did you see, you weren't here at the start of the show, did you see Messi in Argentina yesterday?
Oh, goodness gracious. They can play soccer as well.
This Leo Messi is so good. I started the show by saying to Solana, for those of you who live here in Miami, this guy is playing in our backyard. It's his 3rd season. You're going to regret it when he's done if you haven't gone to see an Inter Miami game with him on the roster.
Yes.
You saw the excitement last night. The broadcasters were beside themselves. I'm watching the game with Lori and DJ as if we're watching, a team that we have a vested interest in, and we're going crazy with what he's doing out there. I also think he tries harder for Argentina than he does for Inter Miami. I texted that to Witty. I go, oh, yeah. And his response was, oh, yeah, you think he's up a little more for the World Cup game with his national team than he is for Game 7 on a random Saturday night against Orlando City?
Also, I believe the squad around him for the Argentine national team may have a bit to do with
be. Well, make everybody better down
here.
Messi. He won a championship. I have no leg to stand on.
And then Mbappe today, I think he had an assist and a goal. Like when he gets the ball, I don't know what I'm saying, but when the ball hits his foot, nobody can take it away from him. Like kick him, push him, do something. Nobody can take the damn ball away from him.
You know who stinks, though? Is Ronaldo. Guy stinks. Didn't do anything today. Guy stinks.
He's a looker, though.
Yeah, you seen his statue? Guy stinks. I played like his statue looks today.
He was a statue today.
Anyway, I'm telling you, I've been to 3 Inter Miami games. Go see Leo Messi play, because do you know how many cities you just had to watch last night? Do you know how many cities would love to be in the situation that we're in soccer-wise with having him down? How many games do they play at New Stadium in a given season? How many home games do you have? I don't know how many
18,
games the MLS
I
season
believe
is.
18 home games.
Is Messi better at soccer than Dwayne Wade is at basketball and Dan Marino was at football?
Bro, it's genuinely, it's not close, man.
Like he's that much better.
It's just not. It's not.
Just the greatest of all. He's the greatest soccer player of all time.
And I'm not an Argentinian supporter at all. Like, they're my biggest rival as a Uruguay supporter. Once he won that World Cup title in 2022, once he hoisted that World Cup title, that trophy, to me, it was done. Signed, sealed, delivered. Leo Messi, when you talk about longevity, when you talk about pro club success, when you talk about what he's been able to do at the national level, it's just, it's not a conversation. Like, the other people who are in that conversation are Pelé, are Diego Maradona, right? Like, those are the other two that people would talk about. Pelé was great, but played in the 60s and the 70s. It's hard to compare eras. Diego Maradona didn't play for as long as Leo Messi. Like, his peak was unbelievable.
But he did it on cocaine.
That's impressive.
Right? I mean, you get extra points for that, no?
Yeah.
I think you do, actually.
To being able to focus and
Right.
although I guess that would
Yeah.
increase your focus. Yeah,
That's
maybe
why I think they don't respect Randy Crowder as much as they should.
Did you like J.R. Smith by the end of your time with him on the pivot? I didn't find him to be very likable.
He's cool. He's an introvert that's forced to talk. He really doesn't want to talk to people. He really just wants to walk around the street and smoke a J. Like,
he talked about it when he was a kid and feeling out of place in high school, and like, I got it all. I just didn't find him to be very likable. Sometimes I leave one of the pivot episodes going, wow, what a cool dude that guy is, or whatever. I didn't find J.R. Smith very likable.
Actually, I told him we exchanged numbers, and I was like, hey, man, you come to Miami, hit me up. We'll, head out, hit the strip club, whatever. And he was like, okay, cool. I don't expect to get a call. He's just not he's not an outgoing person. He just kind of to himself, but he told the story why he is like he is, because he always felt like
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, he felt like he never felt as if he was accepted in any circles. I'm accepted in all circles.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
What circle am I not accepted?
This circle.
Well, that's one.
All right, let's get headlines here for the 4 o'clock hour. Headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia. In Miami at a Domino's game, you'll find your abuelito. When you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save right now with your Pricito at Doral Kia.
By the way, with his hat trick yesterday, to circle back to Leo Messi, he ties Miroslav Klose from Germany with the most goals in World Cup history.
Amazing.
At 16. Gentlemen, that was game 1 of Argentina's World Cup campaign. He will ultimately, barring, knock on wood, some sort of injury, he is going to be the all-time leading goal scorer in World Cups. His first World Cup was in 2006. We're in 2026. And Leo Messi, at 38 years old, scored a hat trick. Listen to this feat. I read this in CBS Sports this morning. Yesterday was his 200th cap. It's what they call appearances for the Argentine national team.
No cap?
No cap.
Okay.
And he scored that hat trick on the very same day he scored his first World Cup hat trick, while becoming Argentina's oldest ever goal scorer at the tournament, exactly 20 years later, when he became Argentina's youngest ever goal scorer in national team history. And he right now, by the way, at 38 years old, leads the tournament in goals scored.
Isn't he not from Argentina?
He was born in Argentina.
But he could have played for Spain or something. It was a 30 for 30 on him.
Yeah, so when he was very, very young, I believe it was Old Boys or Rosario Central, I have to double check. He was scouted and he was taken to Barcelona. So he was brought up through the youth club of Barcelona, through the ranks there. He could have represented Spain if he
turned
wanted
his back on Spain.
Well, he didn't turn his back on Spain. He would have been turning his back on his home country
He
where
didn't
he was
turn his
born.
back on Spain.
He didn't
Watch
turn his
the-
back on Argentina. He went back to play for Argentina.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
If you can watch,
Do you know what that is?
Madonna.
That's right. Well, it's Evita before Madonna even sang it, but Don't cry for me, Argentina. Let's give that to DBJ. That's a good one. Don't cry for me. See if we have that in the system. See if we have Evita by Madonna.
If you get a chance, watch the 30 for 30 on Messi, and it's crazy. Like you could tell he didn't even have facial hair, and everybody was fighting to get him to play soccer for him.
I just looked it up because I know there's going to be like 4 people who know his like boyhood club, and they're going to think that I just disgraced Leo Messi. It was Newell's Old Boys is his boyhood club. There's video of Messi at a young age playing
grown men.
Oh, I see the Harry Kane thing that was
half an inch. If that guy's heel,
it's it's like when at a free throw when someone accidentally steps in the paint because there's almost like a hitch in the shot and their foot ends up in the paint and they could call him for a lane violation. He did move forward.
It's like taking a 3-pointer, but like a centimeter of your foot or of your shoes on the line. It's a 2. That was the difference there between that being
could be the difference between 3
draw.
points and no points. I mean, that's like, that would be hard to
stomach. And Harry Kane missing a penalty or having a penalty saved in a World Cup match for England
probably has never happened. I'm telling you, I don't know how many penalties he would have had. Maybe 1, 2 in his career.
Right.
But that's probably never happened. Do we have Evita?
We do not.
Oh, well, I wanted that for DBJ. Can we put that on the list?
Let's do it.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. La da da dee 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 dee.
You never know words.
Da, da, ba, ba, da. Do you know the song? Da, 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 da.
I don't know that last verse.
I made my promise. You keep your distance. It's something like that. I'm so close to it. It's such a great song. You kept your promise. Kept your distance. Anybody know? Can you look up the lyrics? Anybody have that?
I can look up the lyrics.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. You know the whole song, the whole story about Evita Perón?
Eva.
Evita.
As a woman?
Yes. You know the story of Evita?
No, I don't.
I don't either. But
you're a big Perón fan.
I don't know. Is she Argentinian?
Yes.
Didn't she like die of cancer or something?
Possible. I don't really know the story. I know that they made a musical out of it, and I know that they made a movie.
She
out
was
of it
like they claim she was like the champion of like the
working class,
in Argentina. But I believe her husband was president and had some controversy. I don't know. I'm going to call Eduardo. He would know.
I believe that's where Peyronie's disease comes from. Evita Perón.
That's the crooked meat.
Wait, Evita lyrics. Hold on. Just want to make sure that I'm singing this right because I feel like I am.
Da da dee da da dee da. That's not the word.
Argentina. Anybody? Can't seem to find these. The slow web server for Broadway lyrics.com. It won't be easy. Let's see. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you all through my wild days, my mad existence. I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance.
I'm tearing up.
It's a beautiful song.
I don't know what it's talking. What are they talking about?
I don't know. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, come on, Jimmy. The truth is I never left you all through my wild days, my mad existence.
That's all I got.
I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. I kept my promise. No, she was the first lady, or maybe she was the president. I don't know.
She was the first lady to Juan Perón.
Ah, yes, from Peyronie's disease. All right, what are the?
She wasn't happy.
Maybe she was. Depends on the bend.
Depends on which way that thing turned.
I have to imagine there's some doctors. You go in, you go, yeah, I think I got Peyronie's. They look at it and they go, that one's fine. You're good with that. You don't want to fix that. Don't mess with the profession.
Let that thing take a left. You're good.
Do you think any host in the history of WQAM has ever been on that Broadway Lyrics website?
I would say on any sports show, period, I am the first host to sing Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
Revolutionizing sports radio.
Well, I don't know if revolutionizing is the right word. Putting the final nail in its coffin.
The Marlins, they beat the Phillies. Finally, they had gotten it handed to them several times.
Don't cry for me, Clayton McCullough. The truth is, we never left you. Sorry, go ahead.
Would either of you be interested in a possible pathway for LeBron James
I just saw this.
to team up with Giannis Antetokounmpo in Miami?
Not happening.
Yes, I would love LeBron and Giannis to be down here, but that sounds crazy.
It ain't happening.
So I want full disclosure here. I'm getting this from one of these aggregator accounts, NBA Central, and it seems like this was from CBS Sports' Sam Quinn. And here's what they write. There's a hypothetical scenario where the Heat could create a pathway to land LeBron James after trading for Giannis. Step 1, trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, never mind.
All right. Here's your steps to becoming a billionaire. Step 1, get $1 billion.
We'll figure it out from there.
Step 2, sign and trade Andrew Wiggins to the Lakers for LeBron James.
All right.
That could leave the Heat with a lineup of Davion Mitchell, Norman Powell, LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Bam Adebayo.
All right. I made more sense singing Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
Crank it back up, Hawk, because this is ridiculous.
Don't cry for me, Eric Spoelstra. The truth is we never left you. We love your timeouts, even when you don't have one. Don't call a timeout if you don't have one. Why didn't I stumble across this bit after that night?
I tell you, there's no chance LeBron is coming to Miami with Pat and Spo.
Nah,
No
he's
chance.
done. He's done with Miami.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
No, maybe not. There's a not.
All right. You never thought he was coming in the first place. Your weather in South Florida right now, it's in the 90s. It's hot, bro. That's your weather. That's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Storm season is coming. Make sure your home is ready. Get your free roof and window estimate today. Visit tornadoroofing.com.
You were going to sneeze. I was going to bless you. You all right?
Oof, I was holding that cough in. I'm glad I made it through.
All right.
You a sickly little thing.
Don't go anywhere. Cheetah Pompano, huge event tonight at Cheetah Pompano. Tonight at Cheetah Pompano, they've got a VIP party, House of Desire, sponsored by Sincoro Tequila. Open bar tonight, 6:30 till 7:30. Gold VIP card giveaway. Carving station, 6:30 till 8:30. 2 liquor basket giveaways, $100 bottle specials, and more. That is tonight at Cheetah Pompano Beach. You know Cheetah Pompano Beach, they have a complimentary gourmet lunch till 3 p.m. every day. They do happy hour specials till 6. Obviously, all the matches from the soccer tournament can be watched at Cheetah Pompano or Cheetah Palm Beach. So come on out, watch a little bit of footy, but you've got a huge event tonight at Cheetah Pompano. Next Wednesday, Cheetah Palm Beach is having a sexy Daisy Dukes and Boots party. So that's Wednesday the 24th. Free Tex-Mex lunch special, 11:30 till 3, $6 Jack Daniels shots, platinum VIP card giveaway, and a sexy Daisy Dukes contest at 7 p.m. with a $500 giveaway. That is next Wednesday, the 24th, Cheetah Palm Beach. Get all the details at cheetahsofl.com.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
My prostate's the size of a bagel.
Got
now.
I was wondering what you're going to do for Croatia.
You don't recognize this, right?
I don't. I'm trying to let it play out. Don't tell me, Jimmy. I don't know. Croatia scored, so this is what?
It's a TV show theme song.
Okay.
HBO, one of the most famous TV shows of all time.
Larry Sanders.
Yep.
You got it. Larry Sanders.
Bingo.
The spinoff season 3 starts this Sunday.
Oh, Euphoria.
Boom. Yeah.
Is that good? Does anybody watch Euphoria?
Well, depends what you define as good.
I don't want to see a bunch of doped up teenagers.
Well, that's no good.
No good, no good.
Would you like to see boobs?
I'm 42.
Not the question.
Yes.
Because I'm 56. I was glued to that show like I was a 16-year-old middle schooler. Whatever. What show is that?
That is Game of Thrones.
Ah.
And it happens to be a very savvy song by Jimmy there, because part of Game of Thrones is King's Landing. It's one of the major cities, the center city of the entire movie or the TV show, which was filmed in Dubrovnik, which I believe is the capital of Croatia.
About that.
Oh, Jimmy went in his bag.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Tony Kukoc is from Croatia.
Ooh, I don't know.
Because I would have played the Bulls intro song. If, in fact, Tony Kukoc is from Croatia.
Tony Kukoc is from Croatia. You know who else is?
Look at her.
Drazen
Petrovic.
Yeah.
Dead, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
1993.
Yeah.
Tragically. Yeah.
Car accident, I believe.
By the way, Dubrovnik is not the capital of Croatia. It's Zagreb, but the Dubrovnik is one of their biggest cities, and that's where Game of Thrones was shot.
All right. How about Tony Kukoc? Well, England just scored.
Oh,
look at this. Now it's 2-1. Can't wait to see what we have.
Golazo.
Hey, there you go. The Beatles. That made sense. Shake it up, baby, now. Come on. Twist and shout.
Come on, baby, now.
I'm gonna work it on out. So that just cost us $80,000 to play that song. We don't have the rights to it. Lens turning around.
Like, what do you mean?
England 2-1 now over Croatia. 42nd minute. They're still in the first half?
First half.
Oh,
second
wow.
quarter.
Second quarter, that's right. They already had the hydration break.
Oh, goodness gracious.
All right, 2-1 England here. How about this? Bleacher Report did best and worst case scenarios for every NFL offense this coming season. Okay? So here's what they do for the Dolphins. Best and worst case scenario. Best case scenario, Malik Willis proves to be the real deal. The Dolphins blew up their roster this offseason, along with their front office. The list of departures includes 2020 first-round pick, former starting signal caller Tua Tagovailoa. We know the new GM, Eric Sullivan, and John Eric Sullivan and Jeff Hafley, the new head coach, both come from Green Bay. They bring in Malik Willis. They sign him to a 3-year deal. There are reasons, Bleacher Report says, to believe in Willis, despite his limited resume. The 27-year-old has made just 6 career starts, but in his 3 starts in Green Bay, they were eye-opening. Over the past 2 years, he has posted a QB rating of 134.6 while also flashing as a legitimate dual threat. The Dolphins don't have many offensive building blocks currently on the roster. If Willis proves to be a high-level, full-time starter, they'll be able to win a few games while building plenty of hope for the future. Okay?
100% agree.
Upside for the offense. That would be the ultimate upside, right?
You
You found your quarterback.
You find your quarterback. That's amazing.
And he's only 27. It's not like finding a reclamation project who's old. 27, you got a lot of years.
Yep.
Here's what they write out as the worst case scenario. Malik Willis is just good enough to leave Miami without a draft pick. Miami's plan, it would seem, is to audition Willis in 2026 while keeping one eye on the talented 2027 quarterback class. However, the Dolphins don't have much in the way of a proven offensive supporting cast outside of Devon Achane. Even if Willis plays well, the Dolphins' offensive ceiling is likely average at best. If Willis doesn't play well, the offense will be bad, but the Dolphins will likely secure a high draft pick. A worst-case scenario would involve Malik Willis struggling in a full-time starting role, but playing just well enough to leave Miami without a top 5 selection in 2027. That could leave the Dolphins without an answer at quarterback and without a realistic shot at drafting a top prospect like Darian Mensah or CJ Carr or whoever is available next April.
And it's the biggest question. We had to find a quarterback. Like they say, we haven't had a quarterback since Marino. I also want to add, and I don't think it's bigger than a quarterback situation, if these 13 draft picks that y'all traded Jalen Waddle for, the Caleb Douglases and all these young guys, if they're not good, we just wasted an entire draft. If Kenneth Grant can't get better, if they don't find a way to use Chop Robinson, like that's what I'm looking at Hafley about, the development. Sully, do your thing, but Hafley has to develop these damn young guys.
Yeah, we can talk all we want about Malik Willis. The plan revolves around finding some starters through all the draft picks that they had.
Yep.
And if they don't, you're nowhere.
No. Malik Willis can be an all-pro quarterback. But if none of these young dudes work out, if this offensive line that's got bigger with Proctor and Patrick Paul, probably I would guess it's one of the biggest left sides in the NFL, and Austin Jackson and all these guys don't work out, like we're going to be in trouble if these young dudes don't play well.
But the worst case scenario is what they lay out there, right? That Malik Willis isn't great, but he's good enough to win you a couple games that you shouldn't have won, and then all of a sudden you're stuck picking ninth.
Yep. And I don't think Hafley is going to pull back in any game because I don't think he's built
either.
like that.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Like they're going to go out there. I don't care if they are 2-14 with a top 5 pick on the line in week 17. I think they're going out there trying to win.
Trying to win. And it's the culture thing, and it's the, all that stuff we talk about. But yeah, if we're 2-14 and Malik wins the next couple, like
it kind of happened in the Brian Flores season, right?
It did. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had that game against Cincinnati, and it was the tank for Tua / Joe Burrow Bowl, and Miami won that game. That cost them Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
No, we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. All right, 5 o'clock Funky Buddha happy hour is coming up. We'll get caught up on the headlines. You had a big Marlins win today. You've got this England-Croatia game going on. England.
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you call them?
Yeah. No, England.
England and Croatia. England, Croatia. I don't know what you say. I don't see why you're poking fun at that. I think most people call it England, Croatia. 5 o'clock Funky Buddha happy hour is coming up. Don't go anywhere.
If your garage doors are outdated, damaged, or not hurricane ready, you got to call Allied Doors. I'm telling you, don't wait. We're in hurricane season. It's hot as all get up out there. It's raining every day. Man, you have to call Allied Doors. Service South Florida since 1966. That's 60 years of trusted family-owned service. Don't wait. And if I'm calling you out or your neighbors out, I'm going to let you know. There's always that house on the block. Beautiful home, wonderful kept yard, but the garage doors are garbage. Don't be that person. And if you know that person, go tell them to call Allied Doors. Huge in-stock inventory, same-day service, custom impact-rated doors built to protect and upgrade your home. Who doesn't want to protect and upgrade your home? And My biggest thing when me and my wife started dealing with Allied Doors, started using Allied Doors, the LiftMaster openers. When I was a kid, I thought that every garage door was loud as hell, and it took 45 seconds to come up. Not with LiftMasters. They're built to perform. Quiet and efficient. They are built to perform. You got to call Allied Doors now and get your garage doors right. 954-942-8550. That's 954-942-8550, or visit allied-doors.com. Mention this ad, and we're going to get you $300 off so you can protect and upgrade your home, and we're going to give you $300 off, man. Don't wait. It's hurricane season. Get your garage doors right. Call Allied Doors today.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Ooh, he kicked the hell out that one. Goal!
Let's go. 1 o'clock hour is the Funky Buddha Happy Hour, and it is brought to you by our friends at Funky Buddha Brewery, where I imagine there's a lot of soccer fans right now throwing back a few pints, watching a little England and Croatia, which is in halftime right now, by the way, 2-2. Do we say pints in America? Like if you go to, I don't know what a pint equals. Is that a normal glass?
22 ounces.
22 ounces? Is that true? You making that up, or is that?
I made that up.
All right.
But it sounds right.
Yeah. I don't think it's 22 because the big ones are 22.
Like, do we get served in the States? If you go to Funky Buddha and you say, hey, I'll take a pregame Pilsner, are you getting a pint?
I don't think so.
Well, I just looked it up.
Okay.
In the U.S., this is according to AI, Google AI.
All right. That's never wrong.
In the U.S., a pint contains 16 fluid ounces. However, if you're in the UK or a Commonwealth country, an imperial pint contains 20 fluid ounces.
Oh, so that's like a California king. Right.
That's what I got.
Right.
Yeah.
You can get a king size bed or you can get a California king. You can get a pint or an imperial pint.
Right. Is the California king that much bigger than the normal king?
It really is.
Like you notice a difference.
Yes, because we stay in king beds all the time. You know, I'm at hotels all the time, and the California king is bigger.
And
because
you had to buy that because you have a fully functioning kitchen, right? In your bed. You have a stovetop. You needed room for all that.
Well, actually, I like to go to sleep cuddle, but then once I'm asleep, then I want to separate. I can't cuddle all night long. So in a California king, Asia has her side, I have my side.
Crowder has a California pizza kitchen.
Man, he ordered it. He's like, oh, look, they have a mattress with a California pizza kitchen in it.
I ate me 2 grilled cheese last night, 4 popsicles. Man, I was good to go.
Oh, weird, man. This is bizarre. Anyway, I imagine because they're showing every soccer game at Funky Buddha all tournament long. You can watch there. You can enjoy $4 pregame Pilsners, $15 pitchers. They've got exclusive soccer ball chalices, World Cup album and sticker giveaways with the drink bundle specials. So every game in the tap room in Oakland Park, every match, every moment, every pour. This Sunday is Father's Day. Don't forget, they're going to have special whiskey flights at Funky Buddha. Your first beer is on Funky Buddha, dads. All the dads and the father figures out there, first beer is on Funky Buddha. You can make your reservations for Sunday right now on OpenTable or funkybuddha.com. And then don't forget, Funky Buddha is turning 13, and they are throwing a beer-fueled fest on Saturday, June 27th. Enjoy more than 40 draft beers, brewery games, fresh beer releases, cocktails, food specials, and more. It's free to attend. There is a VIP bundle that's also available at funkybuddha.com, which includes exclusive limited edition 22-ounce bottles of Orange Creamsicle Imperial Cream Ale, 4-pack of Fire in the Hole Raspberry Habanero Red Ale, a branded tote bag, and 2 festival drink tickets for beer, wine, or cocktails. So a lot going on at Funky Buddha in Oakland Park. Just check them out on Instagram or funkybuddha.com. Get all the info right there.
I have a new movement for Father's Day.
All right.
Ask your father what he wants to do. Don't plan anything because men are very simple people. They're very simple creatures.
Well, I was going to say, like, what do you want to do? I like it when they ask me, what do you want to do for Father's Day? I literally just want to go to Funky Buddha and have a burger or go to Flanagan's and have a rib roll. I don't want to do anything.
I want to go to Funky Buddha, drink 16 gallons of Hop Gun,
Is that a
and
pint?
then get drove home and go to bed. That's a great Father's Day to me.
Right.
But they want to go out and do this. Let's go to the beach. We get a tent and all. I don't want to do it. It's Father's Day. It's my day. Ask me what I'd like to do.
I'm
So if you're out there listening,
there's got to be some good soccer on Sunday. Like I don't want to do anything.
Is Father's Day this Sunday?
It is this Sunday. I think it's this Sunday.
oh yeah,
It sure is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see
And
Eduardo's
literally-
going to have a great one.
I'd be. Oh well, you've got the World Cup match.
Uruguay plays Cabo Verde Sunday. We're going.
That's a perfect Father's Day
If
That
we
is
win.
a good Father's Day.
if they win. Terrible. if they lose. Assuming they're big favorites, right?
Yeah, but so what? We were big favorites against Saudi Arabia too. How'd that work out?
Let me see what the
Y'all
line
play a little
is.
soft, Solana.
Yeah.
Is that normal or was that a bad game? Because I watched it because we gambled on it, but they play a little soft.
Yeah, Uruguay came out in the first half and just looked like a team I've never seen play that way before. They played soft. I can't even disagree with you, man. It was frustrating as hell. Very frustrating.
Okay.
Just played back the entire time. We're supposed to be attacking. And
So I should expect
back.
something different on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, if we play that way against Cabo Verde, then if you can't beat, if you have your first two matches in the World Cup, Saudi Arabia and Cabo Verde, and you can't beat either of them, then
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You have no chance against any of the top dogs anyway. So who cares? Goal,
Who just
golazo,
scored?
Jude
England?
Bellingham.
England?
Yeah,
My
England,
guy.
the Brits.
Look at that. Where's our song, Jimmy? What are you doing? You're sleeping. We don't have a goal song? Why are you giving me a look? You're giving me a look like this is a surprise. We've done it in the entire tournament.
A lot of pressure on Jimbo, man.
We did the Beatles thing already.
Play the goal song or the goal sound effect either.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
What happened?
Y'all gonna make Jimmy hate the World Cup.
5'11". He petered out
Already
already.
do.
You got low energy. Like my computer.
What a banger of a match, man.
Uruguay is a minus 210 favorite over Cape Verde.
Yeah, huge favorite.
All right, let's bang through headlines here quickly for the 5 o'clock Funky Buddha Happy Hour, brought to you by Doral Kia in Miami. At a Domino's game, you'll find your abuelito. Whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save right now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. England 3-2 over Croatia, 47th minute.
Absolute cracker of a match. I was thinking about the Brendan Sorsby thing, and I know we have limited time, but in about 2 minutes, can I explain why I'm out on Brendan Sorsby?
All right, 90 seconds. Nah, change it. 20 seconds.
Well, I can't do it in 20 seconds.
Well, you have to.
Okay. Aren't we embracing boring Sully and Halfley? And I mean that in a good way. Aren't we embracing it? We had Bullygate. Our own coach sued our owner. We had just negative attention, drama with the Tua Tagovailoa stuff surrounding this organization. Now we're going to bring in a guy who's under investigation for literally gambling, the worst thing you could do in sports, to sacrifice the integrity of the sports. Should
Well,
we stay away from that?
Is he under investigation?
Or he was.
I mean, it's kind of over, right? Like, we know what he did, and
Yeah.
he's getting help.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
We stay away
if you
from just, like the negative attention and the like the polarizing nature of a player, aren't we trying to embrace the boringness of just good old fashioned American football?
It's a steal. It's a steal. And I know we got to do this quickly. It's a steal. If you've evaluated him as a top 5 pick and you can get him with a 3rd or 4th round pick, you go take that chance on him because now you're trying to build your quarterback room. That's my whole thing about Sorsby. If he is really this damn good, go get him with a 4th round pick. And who cares? You're not going to get a starting quarterback in the 4th round.
Yeah, hey, learn your lesson. Don't gamble on your own games. Gamble on everything else. You can gamble on anything else. There's ping pong in Uzbekistan that I've gambled on. So gamble on anything else.
Okay.
That take by Solana brought to you by Hard Rock Bet. I mean, what are we doing?
Go get good players and see what happens.
Yeah.
I know a lot of guys that had addictions that were monsters on the field.
You want to name him?
Joey Porter had a gambling addiction, but it wasn't sports betting. It was craps.
Well, I don't consider that an addiction. It takes a while to get into a groove.
Especially when your friend is betting don't pass line right next to you.
Sometimes it takes 7-8 hours before you start hitting a bunch of points in a row.
All right, here's your,
He has 20,000 on the table. I'm betting $100 on the no pass line.
You're such a jackass.
the worst kind of guy, man. Literally the worst kind of guy. The Marlins beat the Phils today, 12-4. Shout out to the Fish. They're now a game back from 500. Once again, they're off tomorrow. They're back at home Friday against the San Francisco Gigantes.
All right.
And England, Croatia, 3-2 right now. England up in the 50th minute. Portugal did tie the Congo. Ghana, Panama will play at 7. And then Uzbekistan, Colombia at 10 p.m. Tomorrow, the action starts early. Czechia, South Africa, Group A. They play their second match.
You know, earlier, because you mispronounced Ghana, but earlier, you said Ghana. But earlier, I think I was really making fun of you before Crowder joined for mispronouncing Saragusum. And I have been told over and over that it's Sargassum.
No, you were saying it's Sargusum.
Sargusum. Whatever I was saying, I don't think I was right. I think I was making fun of you. I don't think you were right either because you called it sargasm. You know what we're talking about, Crowder? That seaweed that builds up on the beaches?
Sargasm.
But you can't just add a vowel into this word.
I'm
where it
telling you,
exist.
I said I was wrong. I literally started this by saying I was incorrect by saying Saragusum.
I know.
Yeah,
but
I don't think you do.
But now you're saying Sarah Gusum or Sarah. It's Sarga.
But it's not a sargasm, which is what you called it in the first segment.
It's sargasm.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's where you fish for mahi and sailfish. It lines up when the wind's coming in. Sargasm.
Mm-mm.
Like orgasm.
But it's not.
I have one when it lines up on that line because I know sailfish underneath it.
That is your weather report.
Look out for the sargasm.
Brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, replacing roofs, roof repairs, maintenance, and hurricane impact windows and doors. Visit tornadoroofing.com.
All right, Crowder's got to get out of here. He's got to catch a flight home from Nashville. We're going to be joined by Zach Gelb in the next segment. Safe travels to UCC.
Yes, sir.
Want to tell you about my good friends in the amazing award-winning team at Doral Kia. Whenever you want a low price, you know you always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Take advantage of your Pricito all month long on popular new Kia models like a Sportage, Sorento, Telluride, K5, Soul, and more. Mitchell, the Kia boss, and his entire staff will take great care of you at Doral Kia. Hochman's bought a Kia K4 for our son at Doral Kia, and Mitchell took great care of us. They got easy financing, fast service, and the best value for your money. So visit them at Doral Kia right there at the dealership, or you could start shopping for your Pricito online right now at DoralKia.com.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Yeah, what did you think about shaving your ass?